Hey guys, how you doing? I hate when it takes a while to switch over like that. Welcome to another GoldRush the Game Leaderboards Season 11. Ow, deafening live stream. I hope you're all doing well. I've done quite a bit today. I'm still in autumn. I thought I would have gotten to winter by now, but no such luck. Hold on. I've put through somewhere in the region of 1,500 to 2,000 ounces of gold. I wasn't actually keeping complete tally. I lost track of what number I was on when I ended off yesterday. But I am now in 9th place, ahead by, what's that, 1,300 ounces. And I am only 1,700 ounces away from catching up to Spy, which is quite cool. Let's just hope he hasn't been collecting buckets again. My seasonal gold has improved as well. Still 10th there, but 1,100 ounces away from getting 9th place on that one, which is pretty good. So it's been a good day on the mine. The gold that you're seeing in my tally up top is what I've just literally finished a clean out. And what you're seeing up there is an approximation of what my rent will be. So I sold the rest. I wanted to see if I had enough money to buy the claim and survive one, maybe 2 nights. It looks like I do. It's going to be cutting it close, but I tend to spend somewhere in the region of 100,000 a day. So I stopped. My handbrake is on. Sorry again for the deafening, guys. It's going to be one of those streams from the looks of it. So what I'm thinking, I'm trying to decide whether or not I should buy the claim outright now, wait a couple of days, buy the claim outright now, mine a few days, and then see if I can buy some Frankenstein so I own them, or when winter comes just buy them outright. I'm not sure. Hey Mark. I'm thinking, let's see, if I buy the claim outright and say do a couple of 1,200, a couple of 600 ounce clean outs, best case scenario. Well, actually best case would be 3 or 4 of them. That'll be enough for at least 2 Frankensteins. Of course, any dirt that I mine up today will be taxed when I do the clean out, but I think we'll be alright. If I have to, I could always get a loan. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go buy the claim now. It's a lot of cash. Okay, there we go. I now own 3 out of the 4 claims. You know what? I want to do something for poops and giggles here. Actually, I need to reset you. And let's reset you. Let's have a little comedic moment, a little That was not the comedic moment I was on about. But it works. No, what I want to do, if I can do it, let's see if I can get in here. I've been in there with, I think it was the bulldozer. Oh, I wasn't sure I was going to make it after all that. Hey. Now, can I get the dump truck in here as well? And that's how trucks are made. Going to lower my gold total, of course, but hey, at least we can say we fully mined out the hog pan. See how deep this thing actually goes. And not as deep as I thought. Maybe it's wider than it is deeper. I think it's actually deeper on Old Arnold. Oh no, hold on, is that deeper? Maybe we should get a Frankenstein in here and push it out that way. That'd be a cool little experiment, actually. Having an empty wash plant and just running all of this dirt and seeing how much is in here. Well, that's that idea out the window. I'm not going to be able to move around that much. Nope, I'm stuck. Oh well, the idea was fun while it lasted. Maybe that's a job for the excavator. Shouldn't have turned them on just yet. No, actually, while I'm doing all these little bits and bobs, let's turn them back off. Oh yeah, I finished doing all of this. Gave it a little bit of leeway. Pretty much all over the place. Shifting this along was the hardest bit, because that's so packed, it just wouldn't move. I didn't do that on purpose, I only noticed it just now, a way of getting up there. Three... What do you mean 3 tanks? Do you mean to refuel these things? Like one on each of them? Oh, Franks. Yeah, I have got 3. One of them is normally up top up there though. But I managed to push the dirt back far enough now to need another one. Okay, that's climbing up there. It'll be hard to see if it's on that one, but we should see it just about falling off of the conveyor belt of the wash plant system, so we'll know if it reaches there or not. Oh wait, I think that might be a dead square that I've been digging there. Yep. Well, what's left in there? 190. I've already dug half of it, so I'll have to include it at this point. That's actually really hard to tell. Oh jeez. Oh, that is lucky. Stop. Right, that should sort that out. Off the wall a little bit. There. Perfect. So I have 4 days to winter to get as many clean outs as possible. Ideally I would like to have my own francs. That way any money that I'm earning, that way I'm an extra 60 grand in pocket, sorry, a day. It all adds up and it will help me aim towards being able to reset claims faster, or more often if I need to try and get a better gold map. So be right back. Yeah, that's cool, dude. That is cool. Well, I can't see the other conveyors at this point, so we're just going to have to hope that it's all working, that all lined up. Over here needs some TLC. Ugh. So far, I'm not very talkative, guys. I'm just in one of those moods where it's easier to talk if I'm being talked with in a conversation with someone. I keep forgetting to come up with a topic to talk about. And we've spoken about so much in GoldRush recently. It's not a lot has happened, to be honest. I've been at work, I've been home, I've mined, I've streamed. Apart from housework and food, you know. Nothing's really happened. Still in lockdown. Oh, I have been starting to watch Bear and Sea's Gold. It's not too bad. It's not as good as I thought it'd be, but it's only the beginning season, so you know. Some of the characters, I'm not sure what I think of them at all. Some of them look like they might be going over the top on purpose. Things like that, like for the cameras, sort of thing. Oh, and just found out that Whitewater has a new season just started. There we go. We've exhausted all topics of conversation of new things that have happened in my life in the last 2 days. You know, I don't really want to have to move everything again just yet. So I might bring the front end loader down to clean up. I will have to change the angle of the Frankenstein though. Welcome back. Okay, that is dropping dirt at the plant, that's fine. I got work tomorrow and then I'm off for a week. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. To quote a popular TV comedian, Mr. Jim Carrey. That's what you call driving right there. can't wear my glasses today. The headphones are just pushing onto my nose. Not really hard. It hurts. Let's just hope the eye strain isn't too much. Thankfully, when we brought the claim, we hadn't put that much dirt through. I'm just really hoping that it doesn't count tomorrow's as well as part of the same clean out. Turned out, when I bought the last claim, if you remember, I bought the claim, waited to do the clean out until next day, like I slept till the next day, then I cleaned out the gold. I prepared it all. No, I did the clean out after I did it, didn't I? I cleaned out the gold, then weighed it and all that sort of stuff, and then I finished off the stream. Well, I still actually got taxed on that gold, so I think it's any gold that's put through the wash plant or any gold is actively dug up and then put through the wash plant. I'm not sure, but it's something along those lines. Hey. Whenever that noise happens, it makes me think of the opening to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like that first few notes right at the beginning before the music kicks in. God, fuel's running low on everything. You started playing Dungeons 3 again. Can you tell, when you was watching me and Nibbles play it, dude, could you tell that I played a lot of the original Dungeon Keeper from the way I dug about? Little bit that being said, you've talked about it for years. Dungeons 3 or Dungeon Keeper? I don't actually think I've got that much time in Dungeon Keeper on Steam. Dungeons 3 on Steam, I've only got 6 hours. That's it, nothing else. When it comes to comparing the two, there are some bits that are from Dungeon Keeper that I think would be better in Dungeons 3. Like, instead of researching the snots, in Dungeon Keeper you had a spell for creating imps. Not only did you have an unlimited number of them, as long as of course you had the you could pay the price for using the spell, but they could level up as well and work faster and harder. Yeah, black and white. Black and white at 2 would be even better. Can't even. I've tried playing them on Windows 10. You can't do it anymore. I don't know if it's later down the line or not in Dungeons 3. But again, in Dungeon Keeper, you could say you found a tunnel. You wanted to run. You need to explore the tunnel to unlock what's at the end of it, or to see what's at the end of it. In Dungeon Keeper, you could actually. There's a spell that would allow you to take control in a first-person view of the creature itself. You could use it to look, mine, fight. Populous. Well, you can emulate Populous on the PlayStation 1 emulator. It's been a long time since I played that game. I used to have it. possess. Yeah. I like the fact that you could actively just mine as well as controlling the dungeon. And oh, they did an updated one, or that's what you'd like to see. Ah, I get you. Ooh, let me check on something real quick, Mark. Because you got me paranoid, you have. Have a look at tomorrow's shift here. Looking at the people who are on shift at the same time as me, I highly doubt I will be on the door at all on my final day of work before my birthday. Therefore, should you turn up, you are not going to be allowed to do what you suggested you was going to do. Ha 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 ha! You missed your opportunity. I was on the door for only for like half hour, but I was on it last shift yesterday. This is you know, I had to be sure. I mean, we're on lockdown, aren't we? So it's not like, oh, not only are we on lockdown, but Katie's under self-isolation. So it's not like you can come round and surprise me at home with a cake or something to try and embarrass me that way either. Thankfully, you have been outwitted. Technically by Katie. Not that she did this on purpose, of course, she didn't, but still. Yeah, stuck. No, but the first thing I normally do when someone knocks at my door is look outside my window before I go to the door, just to see who it is. Once I see it's you, I just won't answer the door. No, it wouldn't. I was popping my earbuds so I wouldn't be able to hear you. Oh god, it would be more embarrassing for me if I left you out there. All I can think of right now is oh, what was that film? Clerks 2, where Jay starts doing that lipstick dance. Just makes you think that's the sort of thing that you would be willing to do to the lengths. That's the sort of lengths you'd go to just to embarrass somebody. Of course you would. I would have looked out the window to see if you were there. Of course you'd know if I'm in. To anyone who might be watching this after the fact, don't worry. Mark is not, Minadudeo is not a stalker. He's someone I know IRL. We live in the same town. He's actually been at my flat before. Coffee, good. Good. To see if I'm in. No, they see that doesn't mean I'm not. Whether I'm in or not. Katie could just be in on her own. Wow, we're really almost at the second bucket swap already. That's really quick on the fuel usage. Nah, mini bottles are no good. Hey James, how you doing, dude? How have I not done this one? That's why. Apparently this... Oh, well, that has gone. Yeah. Forgive me, James, if you've been here before. There was another James, I think, with a different surname. So if I'm wrong and it's the same surname and I haven't seen you in a while, welcome back. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Good to see new faces. It's been a while since any James has been here, so. Damn it, that keeps shifting. Well, welcome back then, dude. I'm currently vying for a top 10 position in the leaderboard competition, which ends on Thursday, I think. And I'm currently No, wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. I am currently 9th place. Last season, I got 7th. Yeah, I'm not doing anywhere near as good this season. Work has kept me from playing as much as last time. Oh, whoops. It's always nice to have someone returning to the channel. Lets me know that not all the people who don't watch are dead subscribers. So what you been up to since you've been away? Nice, this looks to be some very good gold right here. Just 100% left. I'm gonna roll myself a cig. Oh no, he looks like he's gone again. James was here for like a few minutes and he's disappeared. I think I'm going to message Stu tomorrow. I haven't seen him for a few days now. Hoping he's alright. God damn it, this chair. For a gamer's chair, it's very unprofessional. That's why I'm going to give him a message tomorrow while I'm on my break at work. Hopefully he'll reply by the time I'm out. I was about to ask something incredibly stupid then. I was about to say, so you got any plans for the weekend? That was a lot of processed dirt. Wow. For me anyway. No provision in money. So I have a tiny bit of leftover gold. 3 ounces. That wasn't a bad guesstimation. Three and a half ounces of gold. I should be able to get 2 clean outs in this one day. Come on. What I'm probably going to do once I've done this clean out is sell it outright. I need to make sure I've got the cash. If I have to pay any fees, then I have to pay fees. It should be alright though. I can't see. Can't see. Trying to look into that corner. How are we doing? 42. Answer to life, the universe and everything. I'm curious. What can break on this? The cogs. Anything else? Pistons maybe? Oh, the battery, the starter, Thankfully, I don't think rollers are going to be an issue. No. So what I might just have to put them away at the end of winter. It's annoying having to line them back up again. Hell, if I end up buying some more anyway, I'd have to do it regardless. I know there's probably zero dirt in it, but this little patch on the floor just over here, kind of gonna get on my nerves. There's also a tiny bit right at the base of the Frankenstein, right there as well. Oh, I see the line from here now. Couldn't see it from the floor. Ah, I see it now. There it is. Faint when the light's on it, but it's there. It's going to keep attacking the wall until it's time for the clean out. Can't be that much further. Did Spy's time change? He's saying he's offline. Let's keep an eye on it. What was it? 12417. Just seeing if he's playing. I mean, he might be appear offline the way I do. I'm hoping if this is another... Oh, actually no, I'm going to be a while till I overtake Spy. But it'll help me help me to increase the gap between me and Karma, though. And again, yeah, in one clean out, I'm not going to advance in any position. Come on, you've got to be full by now, surely. This is where I find out that one of the Frankensteins have slipped. No, no, I can see it being thrown into the shaker. So the dirt's reaching it. How's that for timing? I was just going to go check on it. Oh, wrong one. It's the wrong message. There we go. Yep, just checking that chat is still working. It's all good. Right. Let them run dry, it's fine. Not an issue at all. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So far, most of my clean outs have been 500 to 600 ounces. The last one I think was just shy of 600. The one before that was 20 ounces over 600. Any predictions on this clean out? Like I said, I would really like to have another 600 ounce clean out here. That would help. That would be really good. $6.05. Oh dear, of course. Of course. We realise then, if it is 601, 2, 3, 4 or 604.99, anything between exactly 600 ounces and 604.99 ounces, I win. And you lose. If it's under, then we both lose. But I was still closest. Got 100 already. But of course the mats are really good buckets. $200. Oh, look at that one. That just made it skyrocket. Must have been a nugget bucket. Come on, you can do it. Get up there. 400. I don't think we're hitting 600. Nowhere near. Disappointing. Not what I meant to look at. Well, I mean, these aren't the best ones now. We need to get back here again. And even they're not the 700s, not quite. So probably looking at 500 to 600 ounces from now on. Yeah, not even 500. Ouch. So reset? No. $1,200 away from Spy. Almost 2,000 above Karma. And just over 3,500 away from being knocked off the top 10. No, what I said I was going to do was mine this bit up the way I have been. Then I'm going to drive over and mine the good ones like this, but I'm not going to, if I don't reach bedrock, then I'm not going to get it all. I'm just going to go as far down as I can from the top. What I am going to do though is I'm going to save the game, work out roughly what my outgoing fee should be if I hadn't bought the claim, and then sleep, see what gets taken out, and then load up the save again. So let's take a look just so we know what we're dealing with here. 48.6, 24.3. Remember that, 24.3. So 243 minus 24.3. $220. Don't know why that took me so long. Should be somewhere in the region of 220 if it takes out provision of rent in the full amount. Okay, no, only a tiny little bit. That is perfect. Oh, thank God for that. Right, so load up. They can take 9 ounces in cash. I really don't care. went for the lesser of two evils. I lose a lot more money through the gold rent than I do through the Frankenstein rental price. That blends in with the floor. No, nobody will see it. It's all good. Just like that. Look at that, that is nice to see. So 9 ounces would be roughly 11 grand. So 111 grand, so just shy of 600,000. Pretty good if you ask me. For one clean out. One small, not very good clean out. Really? For that really, really bad claim? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.2 mil. Actually, I better make sure it's still lined up. That looks alright. Turn that off for the moment. Wrong way. Yeah, that looks good. And then this one we're going to reline up again anyway. Hey, Celestro. No, it's Thursday. Thursday is the last day. Speaking of, dude, probably gonna give the multiplayer review a miss next week. I was gonna let you know tomorrow. I was thinking, well, I'm off next week and I'm putting in that last push to ensure that I stay in the top 10. Streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then if there is any of Thursday that the leaderboard is still open for me during my live stream time, do it Thursday as well, and then take the rest of the week off for streams just to give the gaming a rest, or you know, just to ease up a bit. And then the week after we'll jump in with what's it called? Elder Scrolls Online for a couple of days. I've got a solid 9th place now. It's gonna take a little bit to kick me off the top 10. Tenth place can still overtake me if it's got a few clean outs waiting to happen. 11th place though, to kick me off of the top 10 entirely, needs, what was it, 3,000... No, 5,000. 5,400. Yeah, exactly, dude, exactly. Thank you for understanding, man. Even if they did manage to kick me off the top 10 there, I have a good lead on my seasonal gold as well. If viewers want. My viewers tonight have consisted of me, Mark, and now you. Yeah, but he was only here for like 3 minutes. Said hello. I've missed your streams. It's good to be back. Then he disappeared. Well, thank you very much, dude. Thank you. What did you think of Discovery? I thought it was a good episode. I was actually quite surprised that oh no, it shows basically. I enjoy playing the game, obviously, and having the skin. I've tried displaying the right, as you've seen, I've tried displaying the jig with the skin that I won last season, but I have to set it up each and every time in every claim and everything like that. Having it on the pickup truck helps a lot more to show people that I've won the seasons before when I am playing another one. It all adds, it's all part of a Gold Rush community, come watch this streamer kind of thing. That's why I've got the YT in my name as well. This game is the reason I added it in. But no, I was really surprised that she got demoted. And even worse, that Tilly was the one to suggest the reprimand. I did like it when she was trying to get that cat though, that was funny. Boasting rights, that's the one. at some point a week or two after the leaderboards ended, I'm going to be making a video as well. Just to show people, because this season and last, I've had a couple of people who couldn't really figure out how to get going on the leaderboard with the new way of doing it, like the new way of boosting up into the tier 3 wash plant system. So I was thinking of making like an instructional video. It'll take a long time to record it. Won't be a very long video overall though. Oh, no, that won't take much, dude. And I wouldn't be able to transfer you the files anyway. They'll be too big. It's just the thing that will take up the most time will be the actual process. I would have to do all the drilling. I would literally, like, when I start this leaderboard here, I have to do quite literally 2 days worth of solid drilling. Ah, damn it. That's all that, isn't it? Yeah. So that'll be the hardest part, is doing that. Then it just takes the time to set up the wash plant, things like that. Show them how to do the workers with minimal outgoings to level them up. Yeah, exactly. It is. It's pretty much cut and paste. Cut, paste, drag, blend for a smooth crossover effect. Maybe lighten up here. Adjust the sound file to make it a better sounding audio bite. Not much to it really. That's all good, dude. Literally. Like I said though, the files themselves, the video files will be a really, really big size. It will take you a long time to download them. It will probably be a lot quicker for me to just do it myself. That's cool, dude. Thank you. Well, I'm like I say, I'm off next week anyway, so if I don't necessarily have to sit there solid for 2 days and drill. I can do like an hour here, an hour there. Yes, but Katie's under self-isolation. So I wouldn't feel right giving you any items of mine, just in case. Even if it's just a USB drive that she hasn't got anywhere near. Yeah, no, I'll do it. It's alright, dude. It's all good. Oh, there's a very important bit of gossip going around. It's taking, well, I say it's going around. It's not going around very quickly. Mark told me about it earlier. Here, Mark, you tell it better than I do. See what you make of this. If he types it in. I don't remember the Wayne's World 2 opening joke. Oh yeah. You finally got it, and then, hey man, you didn't tell them about my pubes, did you? Bloody lightning storm. You know what, just in case anyone here has epilepsy. Well, it's snowing as well. Normally it doesn't do that till 1 or 2 days till winter. I hope they didn't drain my fuel tanks. $86. Yeah, it did a little bit. It took him a while to type it. I thought I'd let you know, as I doubt you've been told yet, as news hasn't been getting around quick, and I wanted to be the first to tell you. But did you know? Oh, I thought he was going to say it about him. He sent me that earlier. He sent me it on Facebook. Just randomly, with no pretext, no hi Mark, how are you? Just a randomly got a message on Facebook. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Worth the wait. Just thinking, now I don't have to pay any provision of rent. I might actually have enough money by winter to actually buy 2 Frankensteins. Shut up, or I will come stand in front of your house and shake my little tush on the catwalk. Might get fined for breaking lockdown, but worth it, I think. Hey, Spy. Dude, I'm catching you up. Are you in the game? No. I'll show you. No, I think, Celestial, I think that might have been a reference to blind people in the local community joke. Well, I'm catching you up quite nicely. I own this claim now as well. There's only one claim I don't own. And that is River. But a bald head and a blind eye, you know, kind of lends way to certain types of innuendo jokes, and I don't think I'm quite ready to go there tonight. Apparently not, because I didn't even know that phrase. Game for you is getting in top 10, and when I'm there I'm like, nice, it's good. Stopping grinding and dropping a few places. Yeah, no, fair enough. I've idled a lot between work, not being able to dig when I'm at work, and then when I am here, a lot of time I just either go so slowly or have just been sitting there idling. Just yesterday I was watching something and it got interesting, and I paused the game and didn't unpause it for like 40 minutes. Oh, Spy, did you know White Water's got a new season? Uh, 3,000 ounces. The Karma gets... well, actually, no. If Buck gets 5,500 ounces, then Spy drops out of the top 10. Other than that, he's in there. Also, oh, he's definitely safe there. Ganos needs to get 7,000 ounces, give or take, and he'll get dropped out of the top 10 on that bit. I can't see that happening. So he's got the skin regardless. Grinder is normally pretty good. Grinder climbed up there legitimately. He didn't instantly have X amount of gold. Well, obviously he did. That's what happens when you do a clean out. But you know what I mean. He wasn't on that one. There he is there. There he is there. And again, so Grinder's normally pretty good. We don't see classy games in most of them though. He's only like one or two. What do you mean? Right. Oh. Well, don't do it on a leaderboard, dude. You don't want to get kicked. Or denied. Whatever, you know what I mean. How much further? Oh, I haven't got a lot of space left with this one, have I? That's cool, dude. Thanks for stopping by. At least you're going to bed at a reasonable time. Well, no, what you do is get OBS if you haven't got it, or better still, once you figure it out, do it in a normal game, right? When you got it all sorted, and you don't, if you don't know how to record it properly, I'll do a private live stream with you so that we can try and get me to do it. If it works, I'll record it, and I'll set it up as a private thing, and I'll give you the link, and you can post it, giving yourself the credit for finding it and everything. Oh, I've done that before. I didn't do it on purpose, it just happened to me. Last season, it happened to me when I transferred stuff from Pine Valley to this one. And quite literally, I just, instead of lifting items and moving them over, I nudged them into place. It was awesome. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't know how I did it. It was fantastic. It was like it was an ice hockey puck in ice rink. I think mine did. I didn't get any extra boost from it. Mine still had dirt in it. I didn't get any extra boost. Because if it didn't have dirt in it, it wouldn't have been plugged in at the time. Wouldn't have had water going through it. I can't see how that would duplicate anything though. Yeah, but it can only wash out dirt to a certain point till the dirt is used up, can't it? Oh, speaking of washing dirt, the reason I found that there was a new season of Whitewater is I did start watching Barren Sea, or whatever it was called, Bering Sea. What I mean, see, I've just started season 2 of it, and I have to ask, what the hell was with that dude who wanted on that boat but freaked out because they didn't have weight belts and things like that? What was his deal? I mean, it's almost as, it's like a lot of them. I'm not good with the names yet. The angry one, I think he might be putting it on a little more. It's like a GoldRush version of Gordon Ramsay. You know? Then you got whatever his name is. Like, oh, I'm in love with this girl. Get out of here. I don't want you here anymore. No, he was basically like, I know, it was almost like he was on speed, you know? The first guy I was on about. No, right. So the original guy I was on about that I couldn't, I was like, what the hell's up with him? At the start of season 2, he joins the Fat Man's team after the angry guy left it. He's like, you haven't even got weight belts? No, that's it. I quit. I'm leaving. Then comes back. He's like, okay. Tries on the weight belt. Okay, I'll do this. Can I have the first dive? Goes underwater. They say, right, we've got the air going at 60 psi. He's like, 60 psi? Yeah. And then he just jumps back up. He goes back up on board. It's like, these masks can only take 50 psi. And then swims off. So that guy was obviously, hey, look, I just want to try and be funny on TV, you know. Or he was asked to join in just to do that fact. Then angry guy, I feel like he's like Dustin in season 1 of Whitewater, where he was purposely overdoing the being a dick. But in this case, it's the anger. He's overplaying it. And the fact that season 1, he could have gone to prison for not paying child support. Season 2, like he got no gold in season 1, basically, didn't he? He almost got nothing, apart from that last little bit right at the end. Then season 2, obviously he's not paid enough for the child support, but he's got all these financial backers. But suddenly, if I can't pay them, I'm going to go to prison. Where is the game? What do you mean? The game's on pause. The game's here. Hello, by the way. This is GoldRush the Game. Well, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it, dude. No one's forcing you. Thank you, Mark. But do you see what I mean, though, Spy? A lot of them seem to be overplaying their story a bit, to one degree or another. It seems more scripted than some of the moments in the original series to me, at least so far. Oh, and have you had a chance to try out that refueling bit? Fair enough. Because you've never had a reason to try it. To you, you've always gotten out of the vehicle to refuel. And you've just never seen anyone do it differently. Originally, that was the way. And I don't even remember how I discovered it, the fact that you could do it differently. Yeah, I think that's the next episode. On the bit where I watched where it said, in the next episode, and they were talking about a guy going to the door and putting a gun to his head. That I believe is the next episode. Oh, wrong button. He's gone. That guy's gone. He, I don't know, he's maybe a troll or a hater or something. He came in, trashed the game, and left again. Miller dude deleted his message. That's not an easy place to reach, is it? Not from that side, anyway. Oh, you missed it earlier, Spy. Just for fun, I got my excavator here and my dump truck into the hog pan. Tried mining it up. No, dude, no, absolutely not. Streams, from a streamer's point of view, if people aren't talking in chat during streams, I may as well just be playing without streaming. The chat, the interaction is the best part for me. Exactly, it's all about the banter. No, it's alright, dude. It was a laugh. You are, as far as I'm aware, my first stream version of a drunk dial, but in a message form. Like drunken text message in stream. First time. I'm honoured. It was funny. And do you know what, dude? Do you know what? Hold on. In tribute to that funny stream, to be honest, dude, I can barely remember what you said. But that's just a lot of messages ago on streams and Oh no, I wouldn't down a Guinness, not in one. Probably end up baking a cake in my stomach. Yep, Guinness. I can't actually drink beer, not in quantity. I find that, see, this is the sort of smooth, creamy Guinness, not the fully carbonated Guinness. Because I find that with beer and even cider, like the sparkling carbonated version of them, they give me really bad stomach cramps for some reason. So I'm just lucky that I like the taste of Guinness. There is nought wrong with stout, or drought in this case. Don't you hate it when a bit of dirt just gets stuck on the mat? Take a look at the time here. So 11 o'clock. So I'm going to go to the clean out and then we'll call it a stream on that one. Well, actually, no, I'm going to do the clean out and head to town because I want to get a couple of bits. And then we'll call it a stream. Because I do have work tomorrow. My final shift before my week off, or actually 8 days off because I don't do Sundays. That's the one thing, like, don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's shift because I know that I'm off when it finishes. However, I also know that it's going to drag like hell. Because I know that I'm waiting for it to end so I can go home and just chill out for a week. No, I'm not worried. It's highly unlikely I'll be on the door. It's 21. 26 is last game day. Yeah, I know. We had this problem last time. Right? So what's the time for you right now? Spy? It does, unless people have been hoarding buckets, which is highly possible. So you're an hour ahead of me. Okay, so the 10 o'clock finish time is the same as last time, right? So did it end? Right, so would it end for you on Thursday? Or would it be Wednesday night? I can't remember how it worked. Like Thursday night or Wednesday night? Even if it's early hours of Thursday morning, still count it as Wednesday night. Okay, so it could be one or the other then. I can't remember how it went, you know. I remember vaguely putting through a last clean out at like 1 o'clock in the morning. For me, which would have been 2 o'clock for you. And it still counted it. But then I was at work next day. And I didn't know if it ended during the day or during the night or anything like that. And it's a really big shame we have to wait till the next leaderboard before we get the skins. Hey Mark, I got a question for you. Do I make you horny? Do I make you randy, baby? I don't know. We'll just have to play it by ear, won't we? Do you like my submarine? It's long and hard and full of seamen. Is that a yes to like what I asked, or was it like, hey Mark, I've got a question for you? Shouldn't be too much longer before the clean out. So a quick look. Yeah, not long. Should be about 80% by the time all of this is filtered through to both. I haven't actually watched Austin Powers in ages. One of my favourite jokes is actually from the third one. You know, Dr. Evil, I used to think you were crazy, but now I can see your nuts. I thank you. Oh, and here's a bit for you. You know that when he's sitting with his dad and they're talking in English, imagine the air quotes, and it needs subtitles. Apart from that one moment where they're like, I actually know everything they're saying. I can understand it all. My dad was used to use a lot of Cockney rhyming slang when I grew up. Yeah. You can keep wanting to work for me. Your CV is just gonna sit there with everyone else's, and will only be used in an emergency situation where someone's too sick or injured to work. It does. It's 10 o'clock. It says 10 a.m. But whose time zone? That was the problem. Well, I'm assuming it's 10 a.m. It doesn't say a.m. or p.m., which tells me it's a 24-hour clock. It's the time zones that's the issue. Come on, we're almost there. I'm back into the semi-good dirt again, so hopefully this will be a 500 ounce clean out. It won't be high enough to be a 600. I need another... Let's see. I need about... $21, so about... Oh yeah. 2 to 2.1 million to be able to buy all my Frankensteins. No. Yes. And that will give me some leeway on some rent for the wages money. I found out I used to like keeping my buckets in that ditch there, in here. It's not a good idea. You constantly get the message from that dirt flying out here. You constantly get the message your buckets are full. Hold on, let me show you. He did the same thing. See, back on OA, for example, when I'm toting around a tier 2, I always make a little carve a little hole, just a small one, just a little ditch to leave my buckets in so I don't get knocked everywhere. See, it doesn't say AM or PM. Which is what leads me to believe it is a 24-hour clock. Yeah, exactly. Because we don't know. They need to give a time zone with it, you know. If they gave a time zone with it, then we'd know. Oh, hold on. That's an idea. Looking at something real quick. Okay, it doesn't show me there. I'm just looking on Steam, seeing if it will show you the time that the thing started. See if it will give you a time zone there. No, it doesn't seem to. It doesn't tell me what time the leaderboard's finished either. Just tells me the day on the last season. So no, no good. Ooh, how's this for an addition to the game? Not just having to buy all of this, having to drive to the sawmill, buy and place the wooden framework as well. Oh, okay. See, I was working at the time on the last one. That won't be the case this time round. So if I'm up early enough, I still have to get up anyway because my daughter, well, even though she's self-isolating, she still needs to be up the same sort of time as she normally would have for school because she's got to do a sort of Teams online student-teacher thing to show that she's still doing her work, schoolwork and everything, even online. So I might actually have a chance for a final clean out on the day then. So the last clean out was a little shy of 500 ounces. I'm in squares. That was a combination of slightly less great dirt and then encroaching into squares that are about 600 ounces. So I'm reckoning about 500 I'm going to get. Any predictions? $495, crying out loud, Mark. He's only saying that because last time, on the last one, when he thought it was going to have I estimated 600 ounces, so he said 605. 459 ounces, keeping the low end predictions thing. Well, I mean, we're all suitably reducing it. It's a shame. How cool would it be, right, if we had to actively click on that to pick up the pile of gold after the clean out? Like, it doesn't appear in our little window until we've clicked on there and picked it up. I think that would be really cool. That would be a really nice little addition. Where does the dirt go? The gold comes out that hole. Where does the dirt go to? Because it's meant to separate it in this table. It doesn't all come out the same hole. Although that's showing dirty water, so where does the gold go then? $400 now. I saw your message when it said just about 400. Oh, 459 has lost. 495 has lost, and I said 500. So if you're allowed to be as much as you want over, but not a ounce under, technically I've won. But that's a large overshot. It's overshot me quite a bit. That's a nice clean out, more than I was expecting. And the best thing about it is it's all mine. No more rent. When the day ends, I'm going to lose 9 ounces, as we already tested. But that's because I bought the claim after I'd already run a little bit of dirt through the plant. No, sorry, I bought it, then I run some through the plant, but it wasn't a full day's digging. Oh, just over 600 ounces, Spy. Just over 600 ounces. Oh, that's even closer. Ooh. One more clean out, and I'll jump past that one and that one. No, it's not double. A 3 whatever ounce bar it is, 300 and 12-ounce bar will get me close to 400,000 gold. Dollars. Hey, comrade. Almost bad timing. We are getting ready to wind down the stream. Just gonna do some purchasing. I should have bought my truck. Gotta go get my pickup truck. I'm gonna go to the shop, buy some stuff, and then we are closing off the stream for the night, dude. I'm sorry you're not able to get here till this time at the moment recently. It all depends on stock, the stock price. When it's all the way up here somewhere, it's like 400 grand for a 312 bar. Look. So that's a good almost 700 grand right there. Yeah, look, this is where I brought the front end loader into the hog pan. I haven't played that in ages. When was the last time I played that? Let's have a look here. Last time I played Payday 2 was 2016. I got quite a lot of DLC for it as well. Oh, I've passed 2,000 hours now, guys. I officially have 2,000 hours in this game. Reason I'm here, I want to start. I'm not doing double clean outs. Like, I'm gonna double up on my mats and my buckets. That's one lot, so 36. That is right, isn't it? 6 to a set, 3 sets is 18, it's 36, yeah. And I need 11 buckets. Okay, I have to wait on the buckets. In a way, yes, except it's think heists. Basically, you're going in, you're robbing the places, but you're not being stealth, you're not being conman, you're just going in guns blazing, you're just robbing everything. Taking hostages and then trying to shoot your way out. Think of it like in GTA 5 when you're doing a heist in there, a heist mission. Oh yeah, no, I've got on Steam. Let's have a look what Call of Duties I've got on Steam. No, COD doesn't work, does it? I've got Advanced Warfare, Black Ops, Black Ops 3, World at War, World War 2, and I've also got Black Ops 4 on Battle.net. And I've got another one somewhere, I think. Can't remember which one. I haven't got the new one. See, no, I don't play the multiplayer. I only like Call of Duty for the zombies. I used to like the storyline, but I haven't played the storylines past Black Ops 1 or 2. Well, I played them, I just didn't get on with them. If you want to talk old school FPS that was really fun to play, Army of Two. That was a great game. Me and my friend Nibbles, who I play with on Sundays, had completed that game multiple occasions, but we still just kept playing it over and over. We liked it so much. I'm not repeating my age because it's my birthday on Tuesday, and in a few days' time it will make me out to be a liar. The first console of sorts that I ever had was a Spectrum. You played it by putting a cassette tape into a keyboard with a cassette tape player in it. Then you hooked the keyboard up to the TV, and you played the tape. Now the tape, rather annoyingly, played a dial-up tone connection noise for 15 minutes whilst it loaded the game. Once that 15 minutes had eclipsed, if it didn't crash, you then had to flip the tape over and do it again. If it crashed, you had to start the entire process from scratch. Yeah, the internet wasn't really... Well, it might have been around, but it wasn't feasibly usable when I was born. You're only 8 years older than me. I predate mobile phones. The first mobile phone I ever had was literally just a strip of a screen had no games on it. It was literally only texting and calling, and it had an aerial on it and everything. 1, 2, 3. No, right. After the Spectrum, I had a Mega Drive, and there was this game on it called Dizzy Egg. It was a platformer, and I would sit there for hours and hours and hours all day long, just trying to get back to a place that I last played up to or had died at, because obviously there's no save game on the Mega Drive, and for this particular game there was no level select either. It wasn't just a platformer, it's a puzzler, and you can't actually attack anything. All you can do is jump out of the way and roll out of the way and things like that. And unless the only way you can attack things is by solving the puzzle and getting the puzzle to attack things for you, whatever that puzzle might be at the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, nearly there, 17, and 18. Everything else goes up on this one. I haven't really thought this one through, have I? Those mats I can just chuck on the floor, but where am I going to put these ones? I suppose down on there. That's it, that's the only provision of rent. 11 grand. I said 11, didn't I, Mark? I said it was going to be 11 grand. See, me and my brother, we used to game a lot on single player games together. When we first played Final Fantasy VII, well, no, not when we first played it. I'd played it for a while before him. Then I'd get stuck on a point. Then he'd start playing the game, and possibly get past the point I got stuck on. And then when we realised this, what we did is we'd actually play it together. Me and my brother sitting there playing a game together, we're kind of like a left and right hemispheres of the brain. Something I'd miss, he'd see, and vice versa. My first ever speed run of a game I ever did, I remember doing, is FF8, Final Fantasy 8. I can't remember how long I did it in, but I remember it only took me 10 hours to do the first disc. Yeah, it is. The only claim I do not own is one that I shall always constantly refuse to mine on if I have the option to. If I can avoid mining on it, I will, and that's River Town. I own OA, I own Pine, and I own this claim. There we go. There we are. So now I can officially run through 2 clean outs, or 2 lots of clean outs, you know what I mean, before actually having to clean anything. So it might speed things up a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. Fair enough, dude. Final Fantasy VIII was always my favourite one out of the 7, 8 and 9. At one point I did own every Final Fantasy game on the PS1. You know, including Anthology and all of that. So I had Final Fantasy 1 through 9 at one point. 7 I didn't think that much of. Don't get me wrong, I've completed it a couple of times. If you're a die-hard FF fan, then yes, you're going to. At least back then. But after a while, obviously, my second favourite was number 9. You know, I think I'm good to leave it there. Just one thing though, if you can ever get your hands on a copy of the game itself and a console to play it on, or emulate it, there is a game on the PS2 which, at the time, its graphics, and it was before Final Fantasy X came out, so, but it was the best Final Fantasy sort of style game on the market before FF10, and it's a great game, and I still got a copy of it now. That's the one. I don't know why I was going to say Phantasy Star. It's not. It's Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Apart from obviously the storyline and the Final Fantasy style sort of fighting and all of that, well, it's a little closer to FF10. I mean, you're still you're in a set area that you're fighting in, but you can run around that area and attack like you can in FF10. It's quite cool. But there's also a really comprehensive crafting system, not for weapons and things that you can use, but to make money. Like, you can become an inventor with food or relics or lots of different things like that. Oh, I love the Crow. It's such a shame he died during the making of that film. Really is. Right, but anyway, guys, I am ending the stream off here. I am tired. It is almost 12 o'clock, and I do have work in the morning. So I want to thank everyone for watching. If you're watching this after the fact, please don't forget to rate and comment below. And if you want to join me, watch some more of my live streams, feel free to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. For those of you watching this live, thank you very much. It has been fun. I hope you have a good night. Stay safe. Sleep well. Goodbye.